And Nick, I've been speaking to a lot of pollsters and campaign insiders for the last week just to get some sort of steer on what they've got in their track polling and what's running at a published poll level. And also I'm talking to people working on pre-poll booths because there's a lot of feedback coming in from, it's different state by state. Obviously, it's different electorate by electorate, but it's very, very interesting. There's a real surge in the One Nation vote, that's clear. Will it materialise on Saturday night? Well, we'll see. But this puts One Nation in the box seat and One Nation voters in the box seat because their preferences will be key if the race is as tight as we predict on Saturday night. Now, normally, they're not so disciplined with preferences. If they are disciplined, if they're as disciplined as the Greens are and funneling their preferences back to Labor, absolutely this is game on. Now, I know you've been out at a number of seats this week. What can you report from the ground?
Well, I can confirm that One Nation is looking very strong at this election. I mean, I was twice this morning on a booth in Wollongong handing out how to vote cards for Amanda in the seat of Cunningham, which is a seat actually we're doing surprisingly strongly in, despite the fact that it's always been a Labor stronghold. Twice people came and asked me for the One Nation how to vote card. I wasn't able to help them. But there's clearly a push on for One Nation. And I think the One Nation votes will come back in terms of preferences much more solidly for the Liberal and National Party this time than previously. I mean, they were pretty solid last time, by the way. It was the Palmer votes that were really flaky. And Palmer's not really running a serious campaign this time. So I think that the coalition in some seats, and it's a seat-by-seat basis here, we're fighting 150 micro-elections, as you know, Peter, that in some seats and important seats like Werriwa, like Whitlam, like Cunningham, I think that we will be in better position to benefit from the preference votings from the independents and minor parties than Labor, because the Green vote is not particularly high in those electorates. So I'm confident it'd be better, of course, if people just dispensed with it altogether and just put the Liberals first, in my view. But then other people have a different opinion on that one.
Yeah, and I urge people, if you're on the centre right and you're listening to the ads from the Palmer Group or the Trumpet of Patriots, just understand if you follow their how to vote card, you'll be funneling votes back to Labor. They are a wolf in sheep's clothing.